Hello, I'm Matt Guff from House.com. I'm here with Matt Stillman. Matt, how you doing?
I am swell. How are you?
So good. Thanks for being here. Matt, where are you from and what are you doing here?
I'm from Waterbury, Vermont, and we're just talking shop. Right now we've got our 2018 men's all-mountain binding line here.
Boom, that's right. Matt is from Rome Snowboard's brand manager, team manager, man of many hats.
Many hats.
Man, thanks for being here, dude.
My pleasure.
Yeah, he's walking us through the all mountain category. These are the Targa, the Vice, the Targa, and then the Katana. Some of the greatest bindings that we have here at the house. They're all linked below, so if you want to check them out, you can do that. Otherwise, stop in the shop. What's the story of all mountain bindings? Like, what does that even mean?
I think all mountain for us is really designed to have this ultra sturdy capacity in so many ways. And then again, versatility, as you've heard me say oh so many times, is really backed up with this bad layer right here, the pivot mount, which is prominently featured on all three bindings. And the Vice being the newcomer to the class here, the Vice has a slightly stripped down version of that, but still allows you to move your ankle strap around. So adjustability is the hallmark of our binding line, and the all mountain bindings are really the bread and butter of that.
Awesome. Now, kind of like, starting out with the Vice, what makes the Vice special within this kind of category?
So within the category, that's an ASIM underwrap binding, as is the Katana, but the Vice is a bit sturdier of a platform overall. Sure. A bit beefier of a high back, a little more price point friendly. Sure. But still really just designed to have that adjustability story. And again, with the ASIM underwrap and the V-Rod base plate construction, give you as much board feel as possible. Got it.
What's the ASIM underwrap mean? Because when I look at the Vice, I can see that the medial side of the binding has a kind of like a more predominant like a medial side, you know, like a little bit more metal there, and then the lateral side doesn't have that, and that's for a good reason, good design. Why?
So advanced board feel, as we keep alluding to, as you can see visually, the difference of the full underwrap. And the ASIM underwrap is that on the lateral side of your foot, we do not have that underwrap. And essentially that is to create a better true to form, true to board flex feel story.
Got it.
So I like to think of this as the surfier binding option with the ASIM side of it. And this is your really bomb-proof, bulletproof, sturdy as the day is long. Bjorn type riders need that.
Got it. Okay, so on the Vice with the ASIM underwrap, this little corner flex is going to allow the board to flex a little bit more, even though it has a polycarbonate style, kind of like under component. Sweet.
And again, complemented by the V-Rod here. Okay. So this is just sort of like your toe, your big toe to your heel, where really all of your power is being driven from on your boot itself. Sure. That's just your main footprint of the binding on the board.
Got it. All right. So that's the Vice. Really good looking colorway. This is like brass or
nice copper.
Like that? That's copper. That looks nice. It's expensive.
It's
actually not that expensive.
No, that's but looks good.
It does.
Looks good, rides better.
That's right. And then this is the Targa. This is kind of one of the bindings that a lot of the team uses.
Targa, it's
Bjorn rides it.
He sure does. It's like the OG workhorse. Wherever he is, he's lurking around there. He is. The OG workhorse binding. This is just like, I mean, that high back kind of says it all as far as super sturdy, supportive as can be, complemented with the full underwrap. And this is probably our most adjustable ankle strap story with the pivot mount, and then won't be able to see it too much here. You can adjust this centerpiece in the ankle strap so it can be a little bit looser, a bit softer, and you can really tighten it down if you want to go full throttle and make that as firm and responsive as possible.
Heck yes. And you guys do a lot of like kind of like under wrap kind of dampening too, is that right?
Yeah, I mean, this is your traditional 2-point underwrap that is, padded in there with EVA, so it's really going to give you a lot of cushioning, but this is just sort of like the beefiest binding of them all.
Got it. The Targa is.
Yes.
It looks like it. And it's kind of looks like it's from the future.
Looks mean. Looks like Darth Vader.
It kind of is.
Look at that high back.
Right? And then next up is the Katana. This thing is a real crowd pleaser. I know a lot of people within like the Dig My Quiver community, like a lot of snowboard traders, a lot of guys who've been riding for a long time absolutely love this thing, and the younger generation of riders seem to have been falling in love with it too. What's up with the Katana?
So the Katana is like the hallmark of the adjustability within the binding category for us. This is entering, I believe it's 4th year now, and we've kind of refined it and really found its ultimate perfect sweet spot. Sure. So this was the first binding that we did with the ASIM underwrap to really give that ultimate board feel. I'm a big proponent of the high back, to be honest with you, as far as the the flex pattern is really right for me in a lot of ways, and then you can complement it with your pivot mount to adjust your ankle strap. So if you want to go full surfy mode, go no forward lean, drop that ankle strap down onto the tongue of your boot.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And then if you want to go real balls out, so to speak, pardon my French, you can throw that pivot mount all the way up on, so it's higher on your ankle region on the boot.
Yeah.
And really,
lots of support.
Yep.
Cool. And this ankle strap is comfortable.
Yeah.
It's super comfortable.
Yeah, the dog bone shape is really, ergonomically correct to grip onto your boot.
Yep.
And I mean, I challenge you to try and find a pressure point with that ankle strap. You can crank that thing down till you're blue in the face and you're still going to be like, whoa, I have this on my foot still? What's going on here?
So nice. And it's kind of cool, too, because like across this all mountain line, we have the same toe strap. And why do you guys choose to do that?
It's the classic thing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I will stake it on whatever you want. That's the best toe strap in the game.
That one right there.
That you can run it convertible style. You can go over the top for your OG status. Run it down like majority of folks do these days. But this material is really, really durable. It's got stretching powers that are really second to none. So it lets you crank it down as much as you want, or you can kind of keep it a little looser, and that, it has a bit of a texture there as well. So it's just going to stay on place.
Heck yeah. Now, if you're going to pair up the Vice, the Targa, and the Katana with individual boards, you can put these bindings on any board out there, of course. But which board from the Rome line would you put the Vice, the Targa, and the Katana?
Great question.
Yeah.
Like a wine pairing.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that.
So I think it's hard to not want to put the Targa on something like the National, as far as being your camber junkie, your jump line, really powerful. You need all the power and support you can get.
That makes sense.
That would be my play there.
Yep.
The Katana, again, versatility is the name of the game. So, I mean, no wrong way to eat a Reese's. That could go anywhere. I would put that on a Mountain Division personally, because
Mountain Division,
that's really what I go for. If you want to be, supercharged, really tech, throw that on a mod or a mod rocker, and you have the lightest setup in the line, hands down.
Yep.
I think the Vice really wants to go on the Blackjack, to be honest.
Ooh, that's a good pairing.
Yeah.
That's a good pairing. Well, awesome. Still, my man, appreciate you being here.
Pleasure's mine.
You're welcome. Thanks for walking us through the line. Again, this is the 2018 Rome All Mountain category bindings. You can check out all these again by clicking the links below or by coming into the shop and saying what's up. We do have a lot of other Rome bindings, so stay tuned for more videos by subscribing. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment or question, and thanks again for being here. Peace.